everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, January 6th. Now, I wanted to tell you who is on our show today. We have Cash, who is with United Up. He's going to be giving us a United update, and it's really surrounding itself around assessments, and he wanted to go over just what has been going on here in the village. And then I'm going to have some additional community information for you that is specific to Laguna Woods Village. All right, let's go to our regular resources that we've been giving to you on a regular basis. We have the cdc.gov, and that is where you can stay healthy during our COVID-19 situation. You can go to ochealthinfo.com, which is where you can get all of the numbers on a regularly daily updated basis from the Orange County Health Department, numbers regarding COVID-19 cases, testing, hospitalizations, and so forth. So lots of different areas, lots of different ways you can look up information there. And then you can go to usa.gov/coronavirus and follow our governor's guidelines on how he plans to reopen California. You could also go to our website, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com. And if you have any questions, you can always email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. And then you can go to our recorded hotline, which is 949-268-2019. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather around town for the next couple of days. Today it is going to be nice, eventually, after some possible AM showers this morning. Highs about 72, low 58. Tomorrow it's going to be mostly sunny, 74, 56. And then we begin our week of very warm weather, starting out in Lice, 82, 62 on Monday, sunshine. Let's take a look at our local travel weather. If you are planning to go to any of the beaches locally, you're going to be looking at 67, 61. Mammoth is going to be very windy, 58, 27. Big Bear, we're looking at 61, 35. And then Palm Springs, actually a pleasant 86 with a low around 62. And let's take a look at our sunrise and sunset. The sunrise this morning was 5:41 and our sunset is 7:59. And this beautiful garden and front yard was sent to us by Patricia Bell. So Patricia, thank you so much for sending that in. I'm sure the owners of that yard appreciate the fact that you love their garden. All right, when we come back, we will go ahead and have Cash with the United Update. So stay tuned.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
As Orange County's highest-ranked hospital, Hoag is the place to turn to for timely information, reassurance, and care in these uncertain times. Our dedicated physicians, nurses, and staff stand ready to safely deliver world-class care, just as we have for nearly 70 years. This is what we do. We are here for you, and we will overcome this together. To access Hoag for all of your healthcare needs, visit hoag.org/trust.
Well, today I am joined by Cash, who is here to give us a United update regarding assessments. Hi, Cash. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Lisa. How are you?
Good, good. Everything's going well.
It's so difficult sitting at home doing nothing, basically, and quarantined when we're not guilty.
No, I know. Isn't it crazy? But you know what? Things are starting to open up a little bit more.
Yes.
We're getting more reports from Jeff. So, we're moving at a slow pace, but, it's happening.
Our staff has done excellent work, including you, to keep the whole village safe and informed.
Well,
I'm things in today's time. Yeah.
I'm glad you think so, because we really are trying to find as much information.
But there's a whole bunch of people who are saying, hey, we are not using clubhouses, we're not using swimming pools, we're not using this, and we're not using that. Why are our dues still high?
Right.
A good question.
Yeah.
But most of them do not know the inside working, what is going on. And I think we need to bring that up front and tell them some of the reasons why our dues are still same, because they're all budgeted. And if there is any excess left at the end, which I doubt it, because we have so many other expenses which are additional to the existing expenses that cause money. And I'm going to give you point by point what we are doing and what we are spending on in a way, because I'm not a finance guy. I'm not going to get into finance, but I'm going to tell you what our services are going on and some of the reasons, and then you deduct from there. Is that okay?
I think that's great, because I think it really needs to be pointed out that many of our staff members are still working. It's just you don't see them on a regular basis now because we're all staying home.
Yeah, actually, some of our staff is working 7 days a week. In fact, just last night, I sent an email at like 10 o'clock thanking Siobhan for something she did. And guess what? At 10:02, I got a reply back. So she was still following her emails. So that is, she's working. We should be really thankful. Well, let me get into the points one at a time, and I'm going to kind of read in a way, so my eyes will not look like this, but they'll look almost closed. Okay, resident services is available at all normal hours, but just by phone to keep everybody safe. All emergency water leaks and moisture intrusions incidents have been dealt with immediately. There's no delay because we have that crew working. Broadband services has continued to make house calls to assure that residents, and we have a lot of people moving in who need access installed and whatnot. They have access to TV and internet because these are the two main lines of communication in the village. Security has been at full capacity and has been responsible for apprehending several people when they suspected, something not good. Transportation has been running. All the buses are sanitized throughout the day and very often. So if anyone gets in and has a mask, we have to have a mask, is suspected of having or may have virus, the next person touching the rail, for instance, or seating doesn't contact it. TV6, as you see right here, is its broadcast schedule has been shifted from 5 days to 6 days, okay, to keep us all informed. Financial services are operating full capacity. Landscape services operating full capacity. There's no lack. All departments remains staffed and available to residents during business hours. If you want to call anyone, resident services, they will put you in touch with them if you don't have the right numbers. Cleaning of laundry rooms has been increased by 100%, just to make sure people coming in, some of them are, caregivers that do the laundry for people and they live outside. We don't want any germ spreading. Janitorial services have been greatly increased at GRF facilities such as community center, for one. The IT team went immediately into action to train and equip staff and directors so we can continue our meetings and schedules and keep us online. Senior staff has worked 7 days a week to remain informed on Orange County healthcare agencies and state of California developments. Website has easy access to information and it's updated every day. So now, are you proud to be a village resident? Or are you still going to complain? Well, what happens if there's any excess? We have what is called reserve funds. So all that excess will go in there. It's your money. It's well spent, and it's spent at this time. Additionally, we have costs like make sure people have masks, make sure the masks are distributed, make sure the property is nice and clean, and there's no chance of getting virus in our area. And remember that incident at Ayers Hotel? What do you think we did? We got on top right away, made sure that we were there with a lawsuit in our hand if needed to be filed. And just with that threat alone, people backed out and the incident cooled. So, it's good that people are aware of what is going on, and they're active, and they're keeping their safe distances and using masks like we have told people or implemented these practices. We even have someone come to the creek and give a couple hours of singing with the 6-foot distance and with the mask in place. And, be proud to be a villager. At least to me, this is my last place. And I'm pretty sure most of us leave this place to go up there. You know what I mean?
Yes, no, and that's
the oldest person we had was 111 years old. Why do you think he was that? Because we create a state atmosphere of stress-free living. Right. And during these times, these are tough times. I understand. But please understand that we do have one of the safest place anywhere. And in fact, even though people say the sales have dropped, that's not true, because we directors have an access to what is being sold, what is being leased, and we are looking at it. I'm following it. Many directors are following it. We go in there almost every day. So we'll keep you informed. We will make sure you're healthy. And thank you to every one of them, us, to follow the guidelines set up by the state, by the city, by the county, and implemented by our VMS.
Right.
Are you satisfied?
I don't know. Maybe they are. They're going to have to email you to let you know that.
Well, yeah, you can do that, but my email gets about 300 emails every day. And if I don't reply, please don't say I'm slapped.
No, I'm glad you were able to give the information, because honestly, it's really hard to visualize and see everything that is going on around you if you are mostly in your home.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I think that's why we have you on, we have the directors on, and we have, Jeff on a regular basis, because we really do need to understand what's going on. We don't have a radio program and things that really do discuss everything going on around us. So I'm really glad that you were able to point all those things.
And I would like to add one more thing.
Yes.
If you see any of our staffs, Lisa included, Jeff included, even our janitor included, say thank you. Yeah. Because they're going out of their way to help us.
Well, you guys are doing a great job too. Thanks for staying on top of things, and we appreciate all the stuff that you guys do too.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this.
Jewelry Box. It's about trust.
Do you buy gold?
Yes, we do.
Do you buy diamond rings?
We do.
Do you buy watches?
We do.
Do you buy silver?
We do.
Do you buy these?
Yes, we do.
Gold, diamonds, jewelry, or sterling silver. The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest makes it easy to get top dollar for your treasures. No appointment necessary. Simply come in and walk out with money for your valuables.
Whether it's one ring or an entire estate,
We buy it all.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder affecting an estimated 1 million Americans, including many under age 40. The American Parkinson Disease Association is the largest grassroots network in the United States, working to help ease the burden and find the cure for those coping with Parkinson's. Visit apdaoptimism.org today to find out how you can help millions live with dignity and optimism. Your action today will help APDA put an end to Parkinson's disease.
back. Well, we have a few things around the village that I'd like to share with you. So tennis, pickleball, and paddle tennis hours were extended starting today. And the Saturday hours for all three amenities are 7 a.m. to noon. On Sundays, pickleball and paddle tennis are open play. Either sport may take an open court, and on-site staff person will adjust the net to eliminate resident touch points. Paddle tennis is the first and third Saturdays, and pickleball is the second and fourth Saturdays. So they alternate back and forth. A couple of other things. Lawn bowling is going to reopen on Monday. So the new procedures incorporate identified health and safety standards to protect players and staff, which includes play is restricted to village residents only, so no guests as of yet. They're going to adhere to the social distancing rules, the elimination of touch points. Advanced reservations are required, no walk-ons are permitted, and scheduling that prevents congregations of individuals will happen, and limits on group size. Now, the lawn bowling center facilities will remain closed, including the patio, benches, chairs, water fountains. So you can just play the lawn bowling. Now, if you want information or you have any questions, you can call 949-497-0701. But then I also want to tell you some general provisions that are surrounding lawn bowling. The hours are from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. during the weekday. Evening and/or weekend hours may be added by the facility management once confirmation about this procedure, as well as federal, state, and county and other applicable safety requirements is evident. As I mentioned, the required reservations on the same day, 1 hour prior to lane assignment, is 949-951-3027. And the playtime is 90-minute increments, and the play is limited to individual practice, singles, or pairs. So unfortunately, there's a lot of restrictions that are going around, but it's for your safety and for others' safety. But at least we're moving in a direction that is starting to open things up. So good to have. All right, the laundry rooms are for laundry only. So evidently, people are discarding some things in there. So safe at home, many of us look at this time as the perfect opportunity to clean and purge unwanted or unnecessary possessions. But please do not deposit any discarded or for donation personal items in any laundry space. We would really appreciate that. So thank you for abiding by those rules. Okay, how to handle too close urban wildlife. Now, we touched on this a little bit a while ago. Now, next week is going to be very hot. So it's very possible that the snakes will be coming out more than ever. So if you encounter natural neighbors like coyotes, raccoons, and snakes that are a bit too close for comfort, you can contact the Laguna Beach Animal Services, and they will dispatch an animal control officer to the scene. So you need to call 949-497-0701. So that's good, because those critters, you don't want to be getting too close to those. We'll be right back after these brief messages.
Hearing aids require a lot of attention. Don't underestimate the problems earwax can cause. Come in and see inside your own ear canals to find out how much blockage you have. Debris like earwax can cause up to 45% reduction in amplification. Your hearing aids may be able to be significantly improved to help you hear conversations clearly with a simple office visit. Every day, patients say, "Oh my gosh, that sounds so much better." Stop in or call us today for a complimentary cleaning and ear inspection. Tell them Stuart sent you.
Hello, I'm Barry Arbuckle, President and CEO of Memorial Care. This important message is for our patients, employees, physicians, and our community, and it must not wait. Together, we have flattened the COVID-19 curve by social distancing and other measures. Together, we have prepared for the possibility of a surge in hospital patients, which thankfully we haven't experienced. And together we have continued to provide exceptional, safe health care to a small percentage of patients who have the virus and many others with healthcare needs completely unrelated. Together we must now focus on renewal. Renewal of healthcare services and, most importantly, the renewal of your healthcare. I know some of you are reluctant to seek care as our community adjusts to reopening. You may be ignoring symptoms or delaying important treatment. This is worrisome. Delays can lead to worsening of serious medical conditions, even unnecessary loss of life.
I'm Dr. Mark Sackwood, Chief of Cardiovascular Surgery for Memorial Care. I just completed a minimally invasive aortic valve replacement. This patient had aortic stenosis with increasing symptoms of shortness of breath, chest pain, and dizziness. Without surgery, there could have been dire consequences, including potential loss of life. If you have symptoms, please don't delay your care. We are here for you.
Oftentimes, conditions like the one Dr. Sackwood just described are discovered in one of our 4 hospital emergency departments. We know of instances in which patients have delayed going to the ER when they needed to be there.
I'm very concerned that patients with stroke, heart attack, sepsis, or other medical emergencies are delaying care. Let me reassure you, it is safe and critically important that you do not ignore the signs and symptoms such as chest discomfort, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, or sudden onset of headache. If you think you may be having a medical emergency, don't wait. Call 911 or go to your nearest emergency room.
We want you to be safe and feel safe. That is why Memorial Care is taking every possible precaution to ensure a protected environment for all patients, whether they're in one of our neighborhood health centers, urgent care centers, imaging or surgery centers, or our hospitals.
Memorial Care hospitals and outpatient centers are once again performing scheduled surgeries and procedures covering many specialties, including joint replacement, spine surgery, gynecological procedures, and many others. And we are taking many extraordinary precautions. All individuals entering any of our facilities are screened for symptoms, their temperature is taken, and a mask is provided. All surgical patients are tested for COVID-19 before their surgery. Waiting areas have been reconfigured for social distancing, and we continue to follow the most stringent compliance with disinfecting and cleaning of all equipment and spaces.
These types of precautions are taken in all of Memorial Care's locations, regardless of the service being provided. And remember, most health care isn't provided in a hospital. Memorial Care offers the greatest number of options for outpatient, neighborhood-based centers in our region. You can have your primary care and urgent care visits in person or virtually. Outpatient surgeries and imaging tests can also be performed in any number of our outpatient centers.
All of our outpatient centers stand ready to care for you. Whether your child needs a vaccination, you have a chronic condition like diabetes or high blood pressure, or whether you need an imaging procedure for a sports injury. Whatever your need, we're here.
Memorial Care is deeply committed to providing our employees, our physicians, and our community with exceptional and safe health care today and every day. Please don't neglect your health. You can rely on us as you always have. Thank you for the trust you place in Memorial Care and the honor of serving you.
Welcome back. Well, our movie for today is A Dog's Purpose. And this stars Dennis Quaid. And it is about a devoted dog who discovers the meaning of its own existence through the lives of the humans it teaches to laugh and love. Reincarnated as multiple canines over the course of 5 decades, the lovable pooch develops an unbreakable bond with a kindred spirit named Ethan. So that will be today at 3 p.m. with subtitles and then at 6 p.m. without subtitles. And that was brought to you by Kaiser Permanente. All right, and then I just wanted to tell you what's coming up on Monday. Our Monday movie is called The Photograph. And it is about a famed photographer, Christina Ernst, dies unexpectedly, and she leaves her estranged daughter, May, hurt, angry, and full of questions. When May finds a photograph tucked away in a safe deposit box, she soon finds herself delving into her mother's early life, an investigation that leads to an unexpected romance with a rising journalist. And that will be showing on Monday at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 6 p.m. without, and that is brought to you by Hoag Hospital. All right, let's go ahead and move on to driver's license renewals. Now, we have been talking about this a couple of times, but I did find some new information. So California license holders who are under 70 years of age will also have an extension through July 31st. And if you are over 70, the same thing applies. And they're doing that because they want to help eliminate you not having to go to the DMV, you know, where potentially you could spread or catch the coronavirus. And so they're just trying to help you out there. But also keep in mind the extensions require no individual action on part of the driver. These drivers will not receive a new card or an extension in the mail. And the DMV, just so you know, has alerted California law enforcement of the extensions, and Californians with a suspended license, are not eligible. And then DMV continues to review and process online renewals and encourages drivers who are eligible to renew their license online to do so. And you can go to dmv.ca.gov to do that. So very helpful, very helpful. So good for the DMV to help us out. Okay, a couple of concerts that we have Saturday and Sunday. One of the concerts on Saturday is called the Verdes Otello. That is at 4:30 p.m. today, and that is the metopera.org. And then Sunday, we have June 7th, we have a jazz concert, and that will be at 5:30 p.m., and that's through Facebook, and that is the Afro-Latin Jazz Alliance. So that sounds really great. And then we got one other one that is a festival. So it's actually a film festival that will be going on through June 7th. And you would be able to, log on to that one. So all good. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your weather one last time. It is looking a little bit dreary in the morning, but we are going to warm up nicely. Oh gosh, please don't show those pictures because it's going to make me want to book a trip to Fiji or somewhere beautiful when we can travel. So we got 72, 58 today, Sunday mostly sunny, 74, 56, and Monday sunshine, 82, 62. And around town, if you are traveling to the beaches, it's going to be looking pretty good. If you go to Mammoth, it's going to be windy. And if you go to Big Bear, it's going to be nice temperatures. And then Palm Springs is 86. So if you travel out, those are some of your temperatures. In other news, to have a great day in the village and make sure you have a wonderful Sunday. And we'll see you again back here on Monday. Stay safe, and we'll see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.